Right, today I'm investigating a murder, as you can see here. At 0400 hours today, there was a murder of a young gentleman, as you can see. So the body's been written. No, I'm only joking with you. Basically, where I am now, I'll have a look at this place. This is my workshop. Look at it, it is absolutely fantastic. I mean, as you can see, I've got every possible equipment here that I can use. I mean, this place is absolutely fantastic. Let me just show you a few things here. I've got a laser cutter, I've got tools, I've got drills, I've got access to just about everything. Look at that compressor. I've got some lathing machines, I've got vertical drills, you know, there's one there. I've got tools, nuts and bolts. I mean, this place is just fantastic, you know. Anything you need to do. I've got a workbench, and I've got my gearbox and my electric motor here. This is a lovely place. It's down in East London. It's a fantastic place. I'm able to use these facilities here today, and it's great. So I can really move on to my next project. I mean, sorry, not my next project. I can move on with what I've got to do now. Here, let me show you what's happened here. I had a bit of problem with my coupler here. What happened was, when it was spinning, there was a bit of wobble at the top, and what happened was, as I was, because I've been using the shaft, taking it in and out a lot, faffing about with it, and just to remind you, this was a recycle from a prop shaft, from a car prop shaft. So what happened was, the actual teeth, the splines that are inside, which are at the bottom end here, they didn't actually, they never actually sat in quite nicely to its true fit, and the reason being was because the actual teeth inside had gaps, spaces, because obviously it's not its natural fit. So what I've done was, I played around with loads of things. I used some Coke cans, some foil, tried to make like some teeth and jagged shape around it to make it fit on, and that was too tight. I mean, it was only slight little movement. I mean, it was sort of 0.5 mil movement, a millimeter, half a millimeter of movement, if not that. So what I've done was, I got some of this stuff here. Got some of this stuff here. If you can all recognise that, that is safety clip there. And what I've done was, I opened it up like that, made it nice and straight. Here we go. Got it nice and straight like that. Straightened it up with a pair of pliers, and I put, well, I only actually used two, so I put them between the splines, like so. Where the gap is of the spline, like that. I put one there and one on the other side, and then I tightened the Allen key bolt inside, and I put it on and spun it, and it spun nicely. So today, what I'm going to do now is get the adapter plate made up, and I'm going to use that perspex, which is over there. Can you see it lying down over there? Bit of perspex. I'm going to start cutting out the holes and lining it all up so I can get it on there. I mean, I want to do it this way because it's just more easy for me to play around and get the feel of it, and just to see how it looks and how it runs. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So here we go. I've cut some holes here, and I managed to drill 2 holes for now, just to show you how it goes, and I'm just going to bolt them up. Right, I've got the plastic perspex on. What I've done is I've already put 2 bolts on, 1, 2 at the moment, so that, I mean, it's strong enough, it doesn't need to, what do you call it? So I'm going to put the gearbox on here now, and then turn it and see how it goes. Right, I finally connected the gearbox to the electric motor transmission. As you can see, there it is. That's sort of whole set up there now, and I'm about to power it up to see how it goes. So here we go, fingers crossed. Wow, oops, just dropped the battery connector. Look at that, that is beautiful, fantastic. Oh, let me show you the wheel spinning. Here's the wheel spinning. Lovely. Battery's dying out. A little tap to the right. If you look inside, you can see. Just need to line it properly. Battery's dying out on me. Okay. That's me set up now. All I have to do now is line up all the holes. Make it a bit better, and that's all really I can do at the moment. Maybe cut around this plate here, and what I'm going to do now is, what you need to do is, as you can see through the holes, which is perfect because I can use this plastic as my template. There you go, there, line up all the holes, the ones that I can see. The ones I can't see, which are under there, I'll do it in the opposite direction. And that's what you do. You've got to basically get a centre punch. I'll show you one right now. It's right here in the apartment. And just need to put them in like so. Give them a little bang, and it will make a little hole there for you. The same again goes there, little hole, and you drill them out. You've got all your bolt lines all measured up. Once you've moved it left and right, and you've worked out exactly where the least vibration is as possible. So you want your gearbox mounted like this on, so that when you set it up, you've got a bit of play on there. Look at that, beautiful. Can't complain. Little wobble, but that's obviously because it's on perspex and it's not on metal. And that's it. Next stage now is just to cut that out and make it look a bit tidy on my template, and then take it from there. So I get my liquid dry pen now, and I sort of draw around, just around the edge here of the gearbox. It's exactly the right line now, but all I'm doing is I'm marking it so that I can make the template a little bit smaller, and I can put something better to work with. So that's it. Yeah, just cut around that now, and then put something better to work with. Right guys, I'm going to show you what it's like with 24. Oops, I'm going to show you what it's like with 24 volts. There we go. Perfect, spot on. Excellento, look at that. I'll try it again, let me see, here we go. And that's 24 volts. Perfect. Look at that. Not a tiny little wobble, a tiny little bit of vibration. Other than that, this is excellent. A little bit of wobble just from this. But obviously, like I said, I'm going to cut that. I've marked it around the edge, all the way around there. I'm going to cut that off now and try it again, probably with a bit less voltage, 12 voltage. Right, here's my what do you call it? It's been cut out a little bit, just a rough sketch, nothing dramatic. Like I said before, I've only got 2 holes in there, and the centre hole right in the middle now, I'm going to make that a little bit larger now, because there's no need now for that to be the same size as the coupler. So that's going to be made larger to give that a bit more room, stop this wobbling about in there. And after that, like I said, I'm going to put it back on together and line up the holes, punch the holes, drill some holes in there, and I've got a lovely template here, which I probably won't be using, because I can do the exactly same thing on a just using the sheet of metal once I get one, hopefully recycled. That's a recycled one, ideally, because I'm trying to keep this recycled project, as you all know. So that's the great thing about it. So hopefully I'll do that now. Oh, and also you're probably wondering why that bolt's sticking out. What's happened is it's shredded, not shredded, it's got where I've tightened the bolt and I haven't cut it short enough. I haven't cut that bolt there short enough. What's happened is in there's a counter thread where it goes into, because that's obviously an alley body, and what I need to do now is somehow get that back off and put in there. I mean, it screws in there perfectly in the hole, it screws in there nicely, but other than that, you really don't want long bolts, because that's what happens when you've got long bolts. It pulls out the thread, and it just makes it a little bit more difficult, but it does go in. Look, it's not a problem anyway. In the day it screws in. So yeah, okay, let's see what I can do about that too.